Welcome to today's lesson on the Hungry Giant. This is the third grammar lesson. So today we are learning to use quantifiers to describe the number of objects in a sentence. What's wrong, Siti? Mrs. Tan told me to collect a tray of fruit from the canteen, but I forgot about it. I'll collect it for you. But what's on the tray? Well, the tray should have a lemon, 2 apples, and some grapes. Did you manage to find the tray of fruit? So what Siti said was a lemon, 2 apples, and some grapes. Which one of the sets is it? Is it the first set? The second set? I know. This should be the tray. Thank you. How did you know? You gave me clues. What were the clues that she gave him? Siti's tray should have a lemon, 2 apples, and some grapes. A lemon tells us there's only one, 2 apples, and some grapes. Yes, you are right. So these are the clues, and these are called quantifiers. They tell us how many things there are. 1 lemon, 2 apples, some grapes. So singular nouns tell us that there's only one of an item. 1 tiger, an elephant, a butterfly. So we use a, an, and one with singular nouns. So we learn about singular nouns, and we also learn about something called plural nouns. Singular nouns tell us that there's only one. Plural nouns tell us that there's more than one. 3 zebras, many ants, and some bees. We learned that when there's more than one of an item, we usually add the letter S at the back of the noun. So we use quantifiers like 3, many, and some for plural nouns. Let's talk about this picture. I see 1 pineapple, a watermelon, 1 durian, 3 bananas, 2 apples, 3 oranges, and some grapes. So I know how many of each item there is. Let's hunt for quantifiers. So we have 1, a, 1, 3, 2, 3, and some. So I know exactly how many of each item there is. You will also notice that the quantifier comes before the noun. Excellent work so far. Let's practice a bit more. Read the sentences below. There are many ants on the table. They want to eat some grapes. This is not good. We need an anteater. You will notice here, you see the exclamation marks. This is something that we learned in our previous lessons as well. Let's hunt for quantifiers. Many ants on a table. They want to eat some grapes. And then we know that there's only one anteater because we see the word an. So we know many ants, only one table, and some grapes. Great job! But I have a question about plural nouns. We can count the number of grapes. But why do we use the word some? We can also count the number of ants. But why do we use the word many? I know. We can use some or many where we don't know the actual number of things. I don't know exactly how many ants there are. I don't know exactly how many grapes there are. So we can say the giant wants many red apples. He also wants some sweets. So I don't know exactly how many apples there are. I don't know exactly how many sweets there are. I finally know how to use many and some before plural nouns. Let's see if we remember what we learned in grammar lessons 2 and 3. I love going to our school library. There are blank books in the library. Last week I borrowed blank book on dinosaurs. So you will see books and book. Books means there is more than one, and book means there's only one. So I can use these clues to help me when I fill in the blanks. Do we use a, and, many, or some? There are many books in the library. Last week I borrowed a book on dinosaurs. This week I want to borrow blank books on dragons. I wanted to borrow many books, but the librarian told me I can only borrow another 2 books. So this week I want to borrow, can it be a book or n books? Books. So we're going to fill in the blank with this week I want to borrow some books on dragons. I wanted to borrow many books, but the librarian told me I can only borrow another 2 books. So actually I wanted to borrow quite a number, a few books, but the librarian told me I can only borrow another 2. I will return all the books and borrow an encyclopedia. This is a thick book which has a lot of information on different things. Why do I use a? Because I'm only looking at one book. We have come to the end of our lesson on a, and, many, and some. Excellent job!